as Nick Ross doesn't fall off the track.
He'll get away with it, but that was close.
Come under a bit of attention. Nick Ross is suffering there. Jamie, see the back of the car moving around. Nick's done a steering.
Oh, Kane Scott. Angus Fogg's in there. The championship leader.
That's Martin Short in there. Andy Knight to the side. Paul Miguel.
Oh, there must be oil down.
This is hard hit. Sorry, David Hopper in there. There has to be oil. You're right. Look at the damage to Kane Scott's car. My goodness. Angus Fogg, he's going to get going. Oh, another one, Eddie Bell.
Eddie Bell, what has happened down there?
In here. Okay, this race will be stopped. Okay, don't worry about the flames coming out Martin Short's car. That's just a bit of fuel burning from the carburation.
What has happened there at the halfway point of the third and final race? Angus Fogg in the middle of it, the championship leader. Third in the points. Kane Scott with 2 big hits.
Yeah, here we go. I can't help think we're going to get some notifications somewhere. There's another car in there. No, sorry, no, got that wrong. It's one of the cars reversing now.
That's Martin Short.
Yeah.
He's getting back out. He's able to drive away. What has happened here?
I don't know, but these guys are coming onto the section right now.
Double wave yellows. Tim Edgell, Scott McLaughlin, Nick Ross, Andy Anderson.
Oh, no, they're joining them again. Oh, goodness. 3, what is going on
It's
here?
like an ice skating rink. There must be oil down there.
What is wrong? Come on, guys, put the flag out. Let's support this race. Let's gather our thoughts here. There's too many cars going in here, Jamie. They have to think about it. Those guys almost at crawling pace still falling off.
Unbelievable.
Think about what I don't agree with this here, Jamie. There is officials on the side of the track. These guys are still crashing into them. There has to be something done. Okay, we've just been notified the safety car's coming out. 1 lap too late as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely, the safety car is now out. Well, drama here at Timaru. First and third in the championship involved. Scott McLaughlin, he's obviously got, I think, the tail end of it.
Look at his eyes. Something's not right here. He's just probably disbelief more than anything. Mind you, he did go charging in there.
Well, it was Martin Short and Kane Scott went off first.
Big hits, okay.
So that was joined by Angus Fogg. That's what we saw. That's when we came into it.
Andy Knight's here. The car's immediately in front of him. Oh, there's a big hit from
David Hopper slams into the back of Kane Scott and Angus Fogg, doing more damage.
Now, all these guys are just passengers. For whatever's on the track that's causing this, through no fault of their own, they just can't stop the cars.
And it didn't stop from there. Eddie Bell.
Yeah.
Foggy drove away, but with all sorts of damage to the back of the LG Ford.
The cars immediately in front of him was Johnny McIntyre and Craig Baird. Maybe one of those cars has actually dropped a lot. Look at the damage to Kane Scott's car. Gosh.
Yeah, so Scott McLaughlin's gone in a lot later than that. Yes, the damage to the back of the Fujitsu Ford.
Wow, that's significant. Oh, Craig Baird's out as well. Maybe, just maybe, he actually had a failure of some kind because that car was still circulating after the accident. Maybe he's what dropped the oil.
Well, red flags out at Timaru. Absolute drama in the championship for the BNT V8s.
Yeah, look, a bit of smoke coming from back of that car. So, maybe engine, gearbox, whatever fell out of that car has certainly caused a lot of accidents afterwards.
First, second and third all involved in this drama at Timaru. Don't go away, we'll be back with more after this. Welcome back to Timaru. The cleanup continues from the carnage in race 3 here for the BNT V8s. And here's the reason why. Kane Scott and Martin Short were the first 2 cars to go off. We think, Mark Pedersen, that Craig Baird's gone off as Angus Fogg went in.
Here we go.
On board with Martin Short.
See it right now. It all unfolds. Yeah, smoke from Craig Baird's car right there.
Oil from Craig Baird's car. That's what's claimed Short and Scott initially. John McIntyre was ahead of that, so he's got through unscathed.
Right, and then it unfolds. A lap later, sorry, David Hopper coming. This is the same lap. Andy Knight recovering, of course, on the inside.
So he's gone off as well.
Yeah,
and then it didn't stop there. Eddie Bell.
Yeah, a lap later this is. There's an official there somewhere. The boys just keep piling in. Unfortunately, they can't stop.
Yeah, well, I'm here on pit lane with a very frustrated Angus Fogg. Probably one that you're not racing, two that you don't know what's going on.
We sort of know what's going on, but the rules have changed for red flag, so we just wanted to make sure and confer with the event director, but he appears to be in a very important meeting at this time, so we can't. But we've read the rules in our box. We're pretty happy that we can work on the car under red flag.
What happened out there?
I believe Andy Knight just got on the back of me and spun me off, and then all hell broke loose. Somebody's obviously dropped a heap of oil, whether it was Eddie Bell or whatever, and it was just like the front straight last year in the wet with Johnny Mack. So we're a bit beaten up, but we're going to be able to keep going, I think, so that's good.
Okay, at least he's in one piece. We'll keep going down pit lane, see what else we can find out.
Well, thanks, Sean, and the action continues, and we've got some more information from pit lane. Sean, I think, with Eddie Bell.
Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Eddie, they've often said that it was cool to arrive late to a party. You were late to that one. The car's not looking pretty. What do you know about what happened?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's happened down there. I'm already a lap down, unfortunately, because we've had it coming together and lost a wheel. But I've got down there into turn 5 there, and I saw the yellow flags waving frantically, and backed out of it a wee bit, and just straight. There's just an absolute ocean of oil down there, and just straight off, and I've gone off at quite high speed, and it's actually when you pull it out of the fence, that's when you see the oil warning flag next to the double wave yellow. So yeah, it's just one of those unfortunate things.
Well, it's tough. You're one of the nice guys. You've done the roof, now you've done the side. I really feel for how the season's going at the moment.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Like it's just a season from hell, and it seems to be continuing, but our luck's got to change one day soon, that's for sure.
Thanks, Sean. Obviously catching up there with a very disappointed Eddie Bell. Now, this is the shot underneath the United video forward of Craig Baird and Mark Pedersen. I'd say there's the answer to the oil down through turn number 5.
Certainly has. That's what they call the watch linkage on the back of the diff hat. And to give you an idea, that amount of carnage was caused by running out 1.5 litres of oil, Jamie, because that's what it holds.
Well, that's the reason for the drama and the carnage here at Timaru. Don't go away. Hopefully we'll be back on the other side of this with a restart for the final race of the BNC V8s from Timaru.